Yo, Pierre, you wanna come around?
Ice up. Ice what?
Whoa, whoa, baby, poke it out, whoa, poke it out, poke it out.
What's up, everyone? So today is, I believe, Friday, and that means that we, one, are a little bit behind schedule, and two, well, the reason we're behind schedule, all of these videos are supposed to come out a day before they are, but we had all of those breaking news signings, the DJ Swearinger, the Janoris Jenkins. Those signings were, pushing videos out and pushing videos back, essentially. But we're still going to get all of the videos that you need out. Today we're getting the matchups to watch one, and tomorrow will be the preview and predictions, which I am doing with Big Boy Jinx TV. Make sure to stay tuned for that. He's a Saints YouTuber who's been trying to elevate himself for a while now, consistently uploading, and I feel like giving him a platform to express and showcase what he knows may get some of y'all to, go over there and show him some support. So today we're doing the matchups to watch video. The New Orleans Saints versus the Tennessee Titans. It's a pretty interesting game. It's not a Saints versus Atlanta or a Saints versus 49ers, but it's still a game that has very important implications. The New Orleans Saints are fighting for a first-round bye. We're hoping to get first or second seed, and that comes with winning out. If we win out, the higher the chance we get of getting first or second seed. The Titans themselves are fighting for a playoff spot, period. So this game is going to be very important for them. They're probably going to come with, guns blazing, trying to get this win under their belts. So I thought it'd be interesting, as usual, to cover what matchups we should look for. Now, the first matchup that I'm going to bring up is kind of a matchup that we have in every video, a matchups to watch video at this point. It's Michael Thomas versus his number one target, or, the target that the defensive guy that's guarding Michael Thomas, essentially. So what the thing with this is that no matter who gets put on Michael Thomas, it's like they can't guard him. They struggle immensely no matter what. Michael Thomas seems to always have a great game because, let's just face it, you can't guard Mike. There's literally nothing that can be done to guard him at this point. Now, he's going to be going against one of two corners, Logan Ryan or Malcolm Butler. I don't know exactly who he's going to be going against. A lot of people have been saying that Logan Ryan will be the one shadowing him, but the best corner needs to be on him thing is kind of itching at me, so I will include a smaller section for Malcolm Butler in the event that does happen, but I think it's going to be Michael Thomas versus Logan Ryan, just based off of pure speculation from experts and stuff like that. So that's what that's why it's Logan Ryan and not Malcolm Butler, for any of those that are wondering. Not only will Logan Ryan be battling with Michael Thomas, constantly trying to lock him down, they will also be battling mentally for the best player on the field with two first names as their name. Michael Thomas versus Logan Ryan. Does that hold any relevancy whatsoever? No. But I feel like it should be noted that for some reason both of these dudes had two first names. Michael Thomas, first of all, needs to be on record watch this entire game. The record for single season receptions is held at 143 by Marvin Harrison. Michael Thomas currently has 133. He needed to get 8 receptions in his last 5 games, and he's been doing that tremendously. I think that it's not a stretch for Michael Thomas to get all 10 this game and break Marvin Harrison's single season record and become that new record holder. Michael Thomas has 133 receptions, which is first in the NFL, 1,552 receiving yards, which is first in the NFL, 8 receiving touchdowns, which is fourth in the NFL, and an 89.9 Pro Football Focus grade, which is one of the highest on the team by far. Logan Ryan has not been a slouch himself either this season. He has 73 tackles, which leads his team and the entire NFL at his position. 4 interceptions, which is extremely good. His tackles are really, really, really high because of one certain aspect that a lot of people don't talk about when they talk about Logan Ryan's effectiveness. He is the most targeted corner at his position in the league with 103 targets. That's a lot. On top of that, he's allowed the league's most receptions at his position with 72. That's a lot of receptions for one corner to allow. That's absolutely ridiculous. He has a 64.3 Pro Football Focus rating, and I think that Michael Thomas, if paired against Logan Ryan, will have a good game. I think that he will fare well against Logan Ryan. I don't think Logan Ryan can do anything about Michael Thomas because he's been abused by other receivers. This is the best receiver in the league right here. If Logan Ryan matches up against Michael Thomas in most formations, if he shadows him in most situations, Michael Thomas is going to have a big game. I predict If Logan Ryan covers Mike, he will have 107 yards, 2 touchdowns on 11 receptions. Now, there is another corner that maybe might potentially cover Michael Thomas at some points, and that is Malcolm Butler. Malcolm Butler has 26 tackles, which is tied 95th in the league, but he's not targeted that often. He has 2 interceptions, which is tied 18th, 51 targets, and he's allowed 32 receptions. That's a 63.2 completion percentage, which Michael Thomas, I'm telling you, will take advantage of. Michael Thomas against Malcolm Butler, I think he will still have a good game, but I don't think it'll be as good as a game against Logan Ryan. I think Michael Thomas would have 86 yards, a touchdown on 9 receptions against Malcolm Butler. Why do I think? I just think Logan Ryan isn't as talented as Malcolm Butler. Malcolm Butler is a lot more physical, playing against someone like Michael Thomas, who's extremely physical, really strong. I don't think he'll fare well, but I think Malcolm Brown does have a better chance, even though don't think he'll have a good day guarding Michael Thomas either. The next matchup I'd like to go over is Drew Brees versus the Tennessee Titans secondary, and a lot of you might know why I chose this specific picture. That right there is Kenny Vaccaro. Kenny Vaccaro was a Saint for 5 seasons from 2013 to 2017. I'm sure Kenny Vaccaro is going to be more driven this game to make a play than any other game he's played all season. Drew Brees has been fantastic this season, earning a Pro Bowl nod even though he has missed 5 total games because he's thrown for 2,447 yards, 21 touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions on the season. No doubt, Kenny Vaccaro is going to want to make something happen here. He is. He's going to want to pick off Brees. That's probably one of the best feelings a DB can have ever, is picking off a great like Drew Brees. Kenny Vaccaro, because this is a matchup that, 1, I'm really excited to see, and 2, will kind of pull at some strings in the hearts of Saints fans at some points. I want to cover Kenny Vaccaro's stats solely. Kenny Vaccaro has 56 tackles on the year, 1 pick, 44 targets, which is tied 9th in the league, 32 receptions allowed, which is 7th in the league. The Titans had the 19th ranked defense overall, so Drew Brees might have a little bit of fun with that. And it sucks to say because I want to see Kenny Vaccaro do good, but not against my quarterback. Drew Brees has had 6 total touchdowns against the number 1 defense in the league just 2 weeks ago, and against the number 16th defense in the league just last week, threw 4 touchdowns and broke the all-time passing touchdown record. Drew Brees has been on an absolute tirade. 10 total touchdowns in the last 2 games. Tennessee, you faced us at the wrong time. I think Drew Brees 100% exploits this matchup. I do think the Tennessee Titans have a great defense, but Drew Brees' brain is just wired different. Good defenses don't matter. He put up 46 against the 49ers. Expect something to happen here. In Tennessee, might skew it a bit, but let's see. The next matchup I'd like to talk about is a pretty interesting one. Now, you may be asking why I have Shy Tuttle as the picture. I just really like him. King Tut, as the media is referring to him as, has been a pretty nice addition to the team, especially in a position where we do not have Sheldon Rankins. I think Shy Tuttle has made an impact. You remember watching him against the Atlanta Falcons. He had a very good game. So I just thought I'd show him a little bit of love. He doesn't get as much as he deserves. He's been a pretty impactful player, especially for being an undrafted rookie out of Tennessee. So I enjoy having him around, and putting him as the picture. A guy that against all odds is making plays is fantastic. But he has a tough task this week. He and the rest of the defensive line, I don't even know how many snaps Shy Tuttle's going to play, but I mean against Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is one of the league's best running backs. I wouldn't even argue with you if you said he was the league's best running back. Derrick Henry has 1,329 rushing yards and 13 rushing touchdowns on the year. 685 of those 1,329 rushing yards have come within the last 5 games. 7 touchdowns have come within those last 5 games as well. Over the last 5, Derrick Henry has averaged 6.4 yards per carry. He's been absolutely unstoppable for the last 5 weeks. Something that I'm sad we get to see during his heat up time. The Saints have the 4th ranked rushing defense in the NFL, so it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup to watch. This New Orleans Saints rush defense has not allowed a single 100-yard rusher in 2 years. Now, that's not me saying that nobody has rushed for 100 yards. A team has, but a single person has not rushed for 100 yards on the New Orleans Saints in over 2 years. So, missing Sheldon Rankins, missing Marcus Davenport, I think this is the biggest test of the year for the New Orleans Saints. Sure, we did play Ezekiel Elliott. We did play Christian McCaffrey, but you got to think of the timing of things. 2 extremely big defensive line injuries may impact the production of Derrick Henry in this game. They looked pretty good against the Indianapolis Colts last week. I don't know how well they're going to look on the road. Defense travels, though. Hopefully the boys can do a great job. This is really going to show how deep our defensive line is if they do. And yeah, that's about it for that one. So those are the 3 matchups to watch I brought to you this week. Do you have any matchups you'd like to talk to me about? What did I miss? What did I not put in this video that you'd like to elaborate on? Make sure to go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for all the support lately. It's been absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure both of the signing videos got above 5,000. I'm pretty sure the DJ Swearinger video just hit 9K. The video I posted yesterday is at 2.4 thousand, which is absolutely insane. You guys have been amazing. Can't thank you enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to let me know, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Adios.
Ballin' like Barkley, wrist so sparkly.